Thanks for joining me for the weekly Higher Guidance channeled message and the Money Flow Oracle card reading. I'm Aleckson. I am the soul speaker, giving a voice to the power within. You're going to really love the Higher Guidance message this week. It's a congratulatory note from non-physical, and they talk about the vibrational frequency of the earth and of us, and suggest that we give ourselves a pat on the back. So go and listen to that, and we'll see you afterwards in the Money Flow Oracle card reading. As I sit here this morning preparing to move myself out of the way and allow whatever message that you need to come through, I am becoming very aware of an enormous amount of energetics, let's say, coming into my space, starting to come into me, to blend with me. It feels really huge. It's a little bit overwhelming for me. So much, such excitement, so many voices, so much to be said. And so I'm going to just take a moment and let you receive that message, and then I will be back soon. The mother has risen. We're being rather cryptic, we know, but what we wish to convey to you at this time is that the mother, that which you call planet Earth, has risen. The vibration has moved beyond what it has ever been before. You are feeling this, we know you are. Those of you who are awake, and those of you who are awakening, and even those who you deem to still be asleep. You are all feeling this. You are all coming to a new understanding about what is happening in the world at this time. We are many, and we gather in these moments with great excitement, with great joy, with an excitement beyond what we've felt before, because finally, enough of you are here to start creating the tipping point, which was coming anyway, but now it feels more that you who are awake, who are working on keeping your vibrations as high as possible, are in control of it, you see, rather than simply trying to change things. You have become the change that you've been looking for. Thank you for that. We wish to convey at this time that you have been successful. You have been successful in your job at this time. And what we mean by that is that you have become awakened, those of you who are watching this, and you are ready for the changes that are coming as we move through this particular month in time. Great changes that are coming, and you are on the leading edge of it, so to speak, as we ride in on the photon wave that is helping you along the way with raising your vibration, lifting your DNA, making all of the evolutionary changes that you have known are coming at some level. Yes, indeed, this is a great time of celebration. We want you to reach behind you and pat yourself on the back just in this moment for the journey that you have chosen to take and the hard work on a human level that you have been doing around making yourself more than you've ever been before and allowing yourself to tap into the energy of all that is, that which you truly are, you see. Now, we don't want you to slack off at this point. We want you to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep raising your vibrational frequency. Keep living in joy. Keep searching for more, for more, for more, for more. Keep giving your love to others. Keep building your compassion for others. Keep the faith that you will become love. And while we say you will become love, what we simply mean is you will recognize your own self as love more than you ever have before. And of course, everything will then change, you see. Everyone around you will change, and then everyone around them will change, and one by one, 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 you will all tap into this new level of vibration, tap into your new knowing of who you really are, and start being that which you've been trying to get to for so long. It will become easier. We know you like the idea of that. It will become easier. You are living in a time where those lower frequencies that have held you back for so long no longer exist for you. They do exist out there in other people's reality, but not in yours. And that's okay as well. In other words, don't be afraid to share that with people. Well, that might be your reality, but in my reality there is only love. And in so doing, you tap them into their capacity for love, you see, and their remembering of who they really are and of the life they wish to live on this planet, and indeed of the life that they came to live on this planet. So we say to you, keep going, keep strong, keep the faith, so to speak. Keep being who you have now become. In every moment, do not, in any moment or in any place in time, lose yourself in order to fit in. Now it's time to lead so that others fit into what you are and not the other way around, which is what you've been living for a lot of the time of your living on this earth. Stand tall in your new knowing that you are the light and it is everyone else who must come to you. Be the light. That's how we see you. And more and more and more every day we see more lights pinging off on the planet. In other words, we see your heads open up and your light begin to shine up towards us, and we see there's another one, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. We can't keep up at this point in time. And one of these days, very soon, it will simply be the light. We are done for now. Thank you for your work, for your presence, and for your beingness. And keep going now. What an exciting message. Dearie me, that was so much fun. Wow. I have nothing else to say. Stick around and watch the Money Flow Oracle card reading. It's coming up next. Welcome back. How fun was that message from Higher Guidance? certainly was fun for me, being in my body and feeling all of that happening. It was a great gathering. And now it's time for the Money Flow Oracle card reading. And I had shuffled already, and I want to show you the card that came out. Let me just show you these cards first of all. These are the Money Flow Oracle cards that I channeled through, and they're fun to use. They're just for my own personal use. I think it's really important for everyone to use or create their own tool to use in their readings and to help them in their own life, because it really is all about our own self and our own higher guidance. And so these came through for me while I was working on improving my money flow and really cleaning up my financial life, which is a very, very important thing to do as we move forward. You know what I love is that this card came through today, the Connect card. And the reason I love it so much is because as they were channeling through the message earlier today while I was having that experience, there was another conversation going on in my head, myself, my guides, my guidance team, because there was far more than just my guidance team there for the higher message, for the higher guidance message. And so I was having a conversation with my own team, my guidance team as I call them, or often I call them my guys. I was having a conversation with my guys in the background while my voice was being used, and we were talking essentially about how it's time for everybody on this planet to connect into their heart space, have conversations with their own soul and heart and soul, and allow the connection to all that is to start to become more apparent in your life. So drop into your heart space, and from there, ask for your higher guidance to come in. Ask for your connection to all that is to come in, and be willing to have conversations with that part of you, that greater part of you that's now really eager to come and work with you, to help you to live the life of a very grounded human being who has a high connection, so that you can create the life that you came here to live, to create a life that you've never yet been able to manifest for yourself. And the way to do that right now in this energy at this time, as the Earth's raising her vibrational frequency, as you're raising your vibrational frequency, is to connect into your heart space and to allow your connection to all that is, whatever you want to call that, to God, to the angels, to your guides, to that part inside you that knows exactly what you're here to do and how you're here to do it. Allow yourself to have that connection. We really are in a time where we're simply going to be more connected with those larger parts of ourselves, or our gods, or our guides, or our angels, or whatever, as I said, whatever you wish to call it, because whatever you wish to call it is your truth. It might be different than my truth, but it's still your truth, and that's the only thing that matters. So today I would urge you to close your eyes, drop into your heart space, and allow yourself to start feeling that larger connection to those larger parts of yourself, to all that is. And allow yourself to start receiving guidance from all that is, or from your guides, or from God, or from Buddha, whoever it is for you. It's all perfect. You deserve this. You deserve this connection, this knowing, this knowledge that is available to you in order for you to create heaven on earth, so to speak, because really we are coming to that time. We are coming to that time. It's time. You deserve it. You've been working hard for it. And if you're watching this video, you're on the verge of it. You're right on the verge of it. As we're going through the current things that we're going through, with the vibration frequency, with the photon wave coming in, with regaining our superpowers or our innate abilities. You have them. One of them is your connection to all that is, and your ability to have conversations with all that is, just as I do, but for your own good. Because you're the most important person here. Nobody else exists except for you. I'm going to leave it at that for today. That was the Money Flow Oracle card reading. Thank you so much for joining me once again for not just the Money Flow Oracle card reading, but for the higher guidance message, which I absolutely love bringing through for you in order for you to start being in a position and comfortable bringing that through for yourself. I like to think that I'm modelling my weirdness for you so that you can accept your own weirdness and put it out there in the world. There's far more of us than we realise. So get out there, share your weirdness, do what feels good for you to do. Because I know you come from a heart space and that can never harm anybody. Thank you. Have a good week. Love to you. Bye.